Now, an emergency weather alert from Andy's Randomness.
Hello, welcome to the special weather alert from Andy's Randomness. Do apologize, I should have had the power outage map loaded up. Get down the fly in just a second here. So, we're going to talk about Hurricane Sally, where she is right now. We're only focusing on Sally because if I talk about other storms, it's just going to get me completely out of sync. And plus, I got a video I'm supposed to upload tomorrow about where we've been the past 6 months thanks to this pandemic. But I digress. We'll put that up tomorrow. But this is Sally, as you can see here, affecting Florida Panhandle, Alabama, Mississippi. So it's been on track. There it is on the IR. Another look at it. And here's another look at it right here. So here's the rain band right now. Currently a Cat 1. Can confirm that. Mellow band at 978. From the latest 5 p.m. advisory. 4 p.m. Central Advisory. Heavy band of rain right now is currently over parts of Alabama. There's some little bit of rain that's in Georgia right now, southern Georgia. But the main cause of concern is Panama City, Pensacola, Florida, and Mobile, Alabama. So those are the highlights we need to get into. So again, it's at 979 MB. Lee Goldberg mentioned on Channel 7 here in New York, it's 978, but according to this is 979. So, let me just see. Changes. Hurricane warning is in effect from Easter Bay, St. Louis to Nariv, Florida. I have to look at the map to get an idea of that. Right, so Sally is really moving slow. It's only going 2 miles an hour. Northward motion is expected later this evening, followed by a slow north-northeastern to the northwestward motion tomorrow going into tomorrow night. A slightly faster northeastern motion is expected on Thursday. On the forecast track, the center of Sally will approach the northern Gulf Coast later tonight and make landfall in the hurricane warning area late tonight or in the wee hours of Wednesday morning. Sally expected to move inland across southern Alabama Wednesday night going into Thursday. Okay, right now from a Noah Hunter aircraft, maximum sustained winds are near 80 miles an hour. Okay, so Bowie, located southeast of Mobile, same winds of 58 miles per hour. Gusts near 67. Okaloosa Fishing Pier in Florida has sustained winds of 44 miles an hour and a gust up to 52 miles an hour. Okay, rainfall. We got Sally expecting to produce 10 to 20 inches of rainfall, with isolated amounts of 30 inches along and just inland at the central Florida, Gulf Coast of Florida Panhandle, west of Appalouka River to far southern Mississippi. So there's already flooding in Mississippi at this hour. Okay. 4 to 8 inches most parts of the southeast will get. Isolated maximum amounts of 12 inches. Expected in southeastern Mississippi, southern and central Alabama, central and northern Georgia, and the western Carolinas. Significant flash and urban flooding is likely, as well as widespread minor to moderate flooding on some rivers. Okay. Yeah, tornadoes, wind, we know that. Right. The advisory next one will be at 11 p.m. tonight. So, let's just take a look on any noticeable changes. We'll go to here. I'll just quickly mention that I am keeping an eye on Teddy. I'll quickly bring that up. That sometime next week Bermuda could get impacted. I'm very concerned if the storm goes this way, the way it's been going, Delmarva could get impacted. Especially in the area of Northampton and Accomack County, Virginia. So I'm deeply concerned for personal interest. So I will be keeping an eye on that. Vicky, that's still up in the air. That's going to have to be kept an eye on. Paulette. Now, Paulette, here's something interesting. Paulette is now forecasted to go south. That's very odd. That has to be monitored. So the tropics are just acting up. It's so crazy. 10%, low 20%. So look how active the tropics are. It's just amazing. Okay, so not going to get into specifics, but we already read that in there. So we just want to look at arrival time of winds. Will be later tonight, going into Wednesday morning. Wee hours we're talking here. So look at this. The Grand Strand of South Carolina. They may get tropical storm-like winds in South Carolina going into Thursday night into Friday morning. So that's the South Carolina coast. Okay. So wind speed probability. I'm just looking at this for a second here. And I noticed that you got best chance of wind being very high, Mississippi, Alabama, and then the Florida Panhandle. Then you need to look at rainfall. Rainfall becomes a problem. Now they think Mobile, Alabama, parts of Mobile could get 20 inches. That's 1,000-year flooding right there. That's just in theory, but you know what I mean. Figuratively speaking. Then you got flooding. Flash flood is high. And then we're going to check the Storm Prediction Center. Get an idea of what they're saying. And currently right now, from the fine folks in Norman, Oklahoma, they are claiming now that there's a chance that tornadoes could happen in the Florida Panhandle. So there is a chance that this little area from Panama City to Pensacola will have to be closely monitored for tornadoes. I'm just checking to see what we got. Okay, here we go. So, day one outlook, slight risk of enhanced weather for Mobile and parts of the Florida Panhandle. So now we're going to look for a day two outlook, and I do apologize. I just want to get the editor launched up in the background. Yeah, here it is again. The threat for a few tornadoes will increase going into this afternoon into the evening. But now that line, again, moved east. Yeah, so now they're thinking slight risk of enhanced weather would be, for day two outlook, would be Florida. So they are in agreement with Florida. Okay, let's see if we get any outages right now at the moment. Let's take a look. Alabama, that seems to be where the most outages are. Statewide, they're at 13,232. This county of interest, Escambia, has 1,605 out. You have 2,611 in Baldwin County. Mobile County already has 7,601 out. Who's their provider? Alabama Power. Wouldn't be surprised if the outages went up tonight. Good. Sounds like we're going to see Coffee County. How funny is this? 873. Okay, let's just check. I want to check Louisiana for a bit because they're still dealing with the aftermaths of Laura. What's the situation over in Cameron? Okay, they're down to 1,005, but that's still going to be a slow process. Cameron County's where Lake George is. Now, oh, right, let me just look at the map. Oops, sorry about that. In Louisiana, it's 69,710. But we want to focus on Mississippi and Florida. So, let's go to Mississippi. Mississippi's at 1,641. So, Mississippi's holding up, it looks like. The only notable county is Pike County, 950 at the moment. And then let's just take a look at Florida at the moment along the Panhandle. Florida's at 5,996. We got 2,458 in Escambia County. Santa Rosa County's up to 1,541 at the moment. So this number's going to go up tonight if it doesn't on the outages. So lastly, excuse me. Got distracted. I had to keep this loading. So we're taking a look here. So still forecasted to be a Cat 1 when it makes landfall in the Florida Panhandle. So it's in agreement that the Florida Panhandle is going to see the worst of this. So there you go. Right there. Heavy band of rain expected in North Carolina. But look at this. Look how close this is to Norfolk, Virginia. So the remnants of Sally could go into Norfolk, Virginia by the time we hit Friday. But either way, the wind is expected to be along the Grand Strand of North Carolina. And then that's potentially Hurricane Teddy. There goes Teddy out to sea. I hope it stays out to sea. And let's just check the NAM very quickly. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a slow mover, especially in the day tomorrow. But it does go into Florida, so the NAM and GFS are in agreement on that. But a little bit west, so Mobile, Alabama. Okay, and then what about Virginia? Yep, there it goes. The remnants go to Virginia on Friday. But now this is concerning. Are some of the remnants going to make it into Delmarva on Friday? Because there could be flooding in on the eastern shore of Maryland on Friday. Yeah, even parts of Sussex County might see a band of rain. That will have to be monitored. Lastly, let's just talk about why it's been cloudy in New York. And this has been very alarming. I don't know why I can't pull up the last model. But okay. Yeah, it's been cloudy in New York today. Let's see if I can pull it up. There's no other service. GeoFloater map. Let's see if I can pull it up. I'm just trying to see if I can get a image of it. That's not it. Do apologize. Trying to pull up the clouds for a second. Yeah, that's not it. But that's the West Coast right now. Still dealing with wildfires. And we're noticing here in New York that some of the clouds, some of the smoke is making its way to the East Coast. That's why it's been hazy. So I would have loved to show you that, but maybe Pine Power LI, if he's watching, maybe he can give me his website. And I'll look at the clouds myself, because I'm concerned about the clouds that's been coming from the wildfire smoke. Because we're supposed to have clear blue sky in New York today. No, didn't happen because this wildfire smoke is coming from California. So, I'm disappointed. So I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you all very much for watching.